Hi and welcome to my channel. I pray that the time that you invest with me will lift you up and motivate you to take action. So two monks were traveling together. They came to a river with strong winds. It was muddy and rainy. As they were preparing to cross, they saw a young, beautiful woman. She was also attempting to cross. So the young woman asked the monks to help her cross to the other side. The two monks looked at one another because they had taken vows not to touch a woman. So without a word, the older monk picked up the woman and carried her across the river. He placed her gently on the other side and then went on with his journey. The younger monk could not believe what had just happened. He was speechless. And then 1 hour passed and they didn't have a word with each other. Finally, the younger monk blurted out, "As monks, we're not permitted to touch a woman. How could you then do this? Could you carry the woman in your shoulders?" The older monk looked at him and replied, "Are you still carrying that girl? I put her down hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?" So today, I want to talk to you about letting go. Are you still carrying unpleasant events of your past? Put them down gently or drop it like it's something hot. If you don't let go or forgive yourself and realize the damage it will bring you, you will never move forward. I can only teach you from my experience. So years back, I carried a grudge about 5 years. How foolish of me now that I think about it. I woke up every day, allowing negative chatter in my head, in my heart. I literally allowed the devil to live rent-free in my head and in my heart. And I thought I was hurting the other person. Yet, actually, I was drinking the poison and hoping that they hurt. That is insane, thinking about it, right? So, letting go gave me a lot of peace. I began to trust God for better experiences. And then I learned that just because the past did not turn out like I wanted, it didn't mean that my future couldn't be better. Trust me, it's been better ever since. And it's been better than I ever imagined. Letting go of negative experiences has literally unlocked amazing experiences for me. And I encourage you to do the same. Your health will be restored in many, many ways. So letting go is a domino effect. So no wonder the scripture says, make sure that no root of bitterness springs forth, as it will cause trouble and contaminate you. A bitter root produces bitter fruit. If you have a root of bitterness, it will contaminate your life. Your attitude will look bitter. Your conversations will sound bitter. Your energy level will feel bitter. And it only begins with one thought that you're unable to stop. And then it spreads like a cancer. So guard your hearts with all diligence and do not allow anyone to pull you so low as to make you hate them. Your heart is like a boat. A boat only sinks when the water in the ocean gets inside. So don't let what is outside get inside you, as it will sink you. When you face strong opposition, betrayal, hatred, everyday gossip, remember that you have the power to rise above them all. It might feel like a tsunami at times, but don't house hate, don't house resentment. Remember the choices that you have. You can put the experiences gently down or drop it like something that is hot. If resentment is in your head, it will dominate your life. If you don't let go, you won't live, you won't thrive, and you won't move forward, and you will always suffer. Letting go is a trust issue. If you live in the past, you're simply telling God, I cannot trust you to give me anything better. You must have faith and believe that what is ahead of you is greater than what is behind you. God has a new story for your life. And it looks nothing like the last one. Be ready to turn the page and start writing a new chapter. And drop the garbage, or do they call it rubbish in your part of the world? There will always be two choices, your destiny or your history. If you want your destiny, then you have to choose to let go. If you're not using your history to inform or to instruct, then the story you're telling does not have any usefulness and must not be retold. You have to let go of the past and fight for what is ahead of you. You can't reach what is in front of you until you let go of what is behind you. So you're asking yourself, what do I need to let go of? Or even how do I do it? I don't know how to do it. One, let go of the attachment that you have of a particular outcome of something, of a relationship, of a dream, how things are supposed to go, and the meaning that you've assigned to that outcome. Trust the process. It is not the will of God for you to relive a past that you cannot change. That business that failed, that betrayal, and that contract that you didn't go through because someone sabotaged it, you need to let go. All energies that you spend looking back is wasted energy. God has another dream. God will pay you back for what didn't work out. God is going to open doors and bring people better than you ever imagined. What is in their future is much higher than anything that you've ever lost. Trust and believe. Number two, let go of taking things personally. Oh my goodness, this freed me. When people mistreat you, it is their issue. It is not a defect in you. Most of the times, it's their problem. So move so that you can grow. Use your time to create new memories. Create new space for things that you want, the things that matter most. Letting go doesn't mean that you're giving up, but instead, you are accepting that the things that you cannot change, but I'm trusting God to come through. You're giving up the thought that things could have been different. God's blessings is going to override your bitterness if you let go. God's favor is going to make up for the pain only if you're willing to let go. Also, let go of a personality. I hear people say, this is just who I am. I hold grudges. I don't forgive easily. It's just who I am. No, it's not who you are. You're created in the image of God, who gives second chances 1,000,000 times. So that's you. He made you happy, healthy, whole, secure, not bitter and angry and resentful. Will you let go and trust God? Will you? Well, there's a reason you're listening to this, and I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you again next week. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you, and God bless you.